In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a riser for this recliner. So let's go. So a recliner riser is exactly what it sounds like. It raises your recliner by a few inches or feet depending on how big you build it. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do you need a recliner riser? So it elevates your recliner by a couple of inches. Some people need that because they can't sit on a lower chair, but my sister actually needed it to help her elevate her chair when she does lashes on clients. I started off by cutting a 3x3 foot square out of 3/4 inch walnut veneer MDF. I mounted the edges at 45 degrees so that I would be able to add another piece running down to give me a box. This will make more sense later. Once I had my square cut and mitered, I measured the inside of my cut to figure out how long I needed to cut my 2x4s. Once I had one, I checked the fit, make sure it's the right size, and made a second one. Laying down my two 2x4s on the opposite side of the square, I measured the inside of my 2x4s, and then I cut 4 more to the exact same size. Here you can kind of see how the box will be put together. To connect my 2x4 box together, I'm going to be using two 3.5 inch wood screws, no glue required. I also pre-drilled all my holes so that the wood would not split on me. I had to flip the piece over and measure for my 4 side panels. This time I used a table saw to cut my 45 degrees. I didn't measure here, but instead used the piece itself and marked it. To secure the MDF to the 2x4s, I used glue and 18 gauge brad nails that were 2 inch long. No matter how straight you think your 2x4s are, they will not be straight enough. I ended up having gaps in some places, but it's not that noticeable. And honestly, once it goes on the ground, nobody's going to be looking that close. To finish this riser off, I'm going to be using spray-on polyacrylic. You can find this at any local big box store or check the description for a link, as well as links to anything I used in this video. A few coats and some light sanding in between, this project was done. Well, almost done. I added my sister's brand name and logo to make it official with a little bit of vinyl, and now we can install it. Installing it is pretty straightforward. You just tilt the recliner back and slide the riser underneath. I added 3 fasteners that get screwed into one of the 2x4s for extra security, so that this won't fall back, but honestly I feel like it's not necessary. Okay, now this project is done. While we rolled the glamour shots, I did remove the fasteners just because they are an eyesore and I didn't want them in the final shots, but I added them back on afterwards. If you guys enjoyed this video, please gently tap that like button. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed, smash the crap out of that subscribe button.